All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kansas City, Missouri semifinals of the silver bracket coming your way. Washington against Utah State in the semifinal matchup. Court 67, one to the right of where we played the quarterfinal match. Pleased to bring you Husky Volleyball here on Championship Saturday. Kansas City, Missouri, we're in the exhibition hall. Quaint little facility with 4 courts wide upstairs. A few more courts downstairs. Warm-ups nearing completion. Warm-up shirt in the air. Caught by JJ. Looks like the Huskies are ready to go. They had a barn burner of a match earlier today. They came out very strong. And let's hope they can do the same against Utah State. I'm not aware of them playing Utah State, although it does sound vaguely familiar, like they played them maybe at Wash U. Not exactly sure. We hear sans music so far. While we thought we had a lot of time between matches, that time evaporated, and now we're here and ready to go on court 67. Huskies have taken the floor. Utah State has taken the floor. They are white jerseys with navy trim. Your Huskies in purple jerseys with white trim, white numbers. Utah State is going to start serving. I can tell that because of the lineup that the Huskies have on the floor. Huskies start with both setters on the floor. Sarasulo will hit right side. Spoladoro will set. First rotation will bring Sarasulo back to serve. That's how they like to start things off. It's worked so far. No sense changing things. R2 likes what she sees on the Husky side. In comes Gonzalez. High 10s all around. The R2 steps up in the reffing stand, sends the ball over to Utah State. And we're going to get underway here with semifinal volleyball. UW, Utah State starts now. Sent over. Gonzalez is there, sends it high. Spoladoro chases it down. Sarasulo let it go from the right side. Picked up nicely. Right side attack now. Utah State is short. Point Huskies. Huskies start off the match with the lead. Now there's the rotation I talked about. Spoladoro out. Eknes in. Sarasulo to serve. She sends it into the 1. Passed up nicely all the way across. Strong side attack. Finds the net. Point Huskies once again. 2-0. Huskies lead. Sarasulo to serve. She's into the 6. Fouled off. Ace serve. Sarasulo. And quickly 3-0. Husky lead. Sarasulo to serve once again. She goes short into the 6 this time. Picked up. In system, right side attack over the block. Ye with the dig. Eknes sends it to the middle of court. Gonzalez free ball over. Here comes Utah State. Right side attack down the line. Ye, nice dig. Joust at the net. Won by Utah State, and they are on the board. Nice dig by Ye, but it was an overball sent back by Utah State. Number 5 into serve. She sends it down the line. Ye is there. Sarasulo quickly into Nelson, who's blocked. Sarasulo gets it back, goes outside. Clapper down the line, scores. Clapper scores for the Huskies, and the Huskies lead 4-1. Clapper's got to retie her shoes. It's going to be challenging. I can't see the scorer's table, really. Clapper, good serve. Picked up. Strong side attack coming. Back row, roll shot over. Gonzalez is there. Sarasulo goes outside. Yay! Off the block. Into the floor. Point Huskies. Clapper to serve with the lead. Sent over. Nice pass. Right side attack. Cross court. It's wide. Point Huskies. 6-1. Huskies lead in set one. Clapper continues at the service stripe. Clapper up. Clapper finds the net. Point Utah State. I believe 6-2 the score, although very hard to validate. We'll try to get an ace producer on that. Middle attack. Chloe Nelson sends it over free. Here comes Utah State. Strong side. Off the block and down. Utah State scores, and now it's 6-3. Serve down the line. Yay there. Right side attack. Eknes tips it over and scores. And now the Huskies lead 7-3. 7-3 the score. Back to serve Gonzalez. Gonzalez up. Gonzalez over. Picked up. Right side attack. Big swing. Dug up by Sarasulo. Eknes is going to help. Send it across. Yay from the 10-foot line. Stuff block. Utah State. It's 7-4. Serve over. Yay is there. Good pass. Sarasulo. Clapper out of the back row. Big swing. Clapper scores with the back row attack. It was a good one. 8-4 now the score. With number 4, Macy Spoladoro, in to serve. I can see the opponent's score. It's definitely 4. Huskies lead 8-4. Good serve in system. Right side attack. Off the block and down. Point Utah State. 8-5. Huskies lead by 3. Serve goes long. Point Dogs. Yay slams the ball into the floor. And she'll serve. She goes short. Picked up by Utah State. Free ball over. Yay is there. Spolador runs back to El Sharkawi. Down the line. Picked up by Utah State. Right side attack. Finds the net. Point Dogs. 10-5. Huskies lead. They've got Utah State doubled up here in set number 1. Yay to serve. Yay goes short and down. Nice serve, Yay. She lands her on the 10-foot line for the ace serve. Excellent control by Yay, scoring for the Huskies. Now she goes deep this time and finds the baseline. She's got the left side attacker coming forward, going backwards, all confused. Point Dogs, 12-5. Dogs lead. Yay goes short the other way this time. Finds the net, unfortunately. Point to Utah State. I believe the Aggies, we'll call them the Aggies. Libero into serve. Number 4 sends it over. Gonzalez there. Spoladoro goes outside. Clapper off the high hands, picked up by Utah State. They're going to come strong side. Big swing off the block and down. Point to the Aggies. Serve over, Gonzalez there. Spoladoro's going to go outside. Big swing, Clapper through the block and down. Point, Huskies. Serve over, deep. 5, sent back. Chloe Nelson goes over to Spoladoro. She finds Clapper. Clapper into the block and down for the kill. Nice job by the Huskies. 14-7. Huskies lead. Salemi sends it over. Good serve and system middle attack. Blocked by Nelson. Point Huskies. Timeout, Aggies. Good run for the Huskies so far. They lead early. Set number 1 in this semifinal matchup. We're going to step aside for a moment. I'm going to test some audio here. See if I can play some. I guess too quick of a timeout. We're not going to get audio played as Salemi is ready to go. Both teams have broken the huddle and they're on the court, and Salemi sends it over into the 6. Picked up. Trouble. Scrambling. It's free ball over. Salemi is there. Spoladoro goes outside. Clapper, two-hander off the high hands. Picked up by the Aggies. Middle attack. Off of Chloe's high hand. Nice job, Spoladoro to dig. Salemi outside. El Sharkawi cross court. Scrambling are the Aggies. They send it down the line. Salemi is there. Spoladoro goes back row to Ye. Ye steps into it. It's long. Point Aggies. 15-8. Huskies in front. Serve over, Clapper there. Spoladoro into the middle. Nelson over the block. Picked up by the libero. Aggies go outside. Strong swing attack. Good cross-court attack. Nice dig, Gonzalez. Free ball over. Gonzalez down the line. Picked up by the Aggies. They're going to go right side this time. Big swing. Cut shot down the line is a good one. Aggies score. Serve over. Ye is there. Spoladoro into the middle. Nelson pops it over. Picked up by the Aggies. Middle attack is a good one. Spoladoro, great dig. Gonzalez is going to go outside. Clapper into the block. Picked out of the net by Nelson. Spoladoro goes to Ye in the back row. She blasts it. Good strong attack, but it's long, and it's a point to the Aggies. Ye tries to free ball it over. Chloe Nelson tips it over. We're still in play. Nice little play there. The Aggies. Spoladoro with the dig. Nelson's going to go outside. Clapper down the line. Nice attack. Actually goes into the 6. Point Huskies. Huskies now lead 16-10 the score. Sarah Sulo in. She'll serve. Sent deep into the 1, picked up there. And a strong side attack, dug up by Gonzalez. Sarasulo's going to go outside. Clapper steps into it off the high hands, picked up in the back row. Aggies go right side, big swing. Finds the net. Point Huskies. Huskies continue their strong performance. They're up 17-10. Sarasulo into the 6. Passed up high. Strong side attack coming. Tip shot over. Sent back by Eknes. Eknes hang time. Gets up there with the block, and now Sarasulo goes down the line. Trouble. Tipped over. Sarasulo with the dig. Gonzalez. No, we got a net violation. Aggies point to the Huskies. 19-10. Huskies lead. Sarasulo going for the short serve. Finds the net. It falls to the floor. 19-11. Huskies in front by 8. Serve over. Ye is there. Sarasulo runs back to Clapper. Big swing. It falls cleanly to the floor. Clapper with the bomb. Scoring for the Huskies. And now Clapper earns her way back to the service stripe. Clapper up. Clapper over into the 6. Good pass in system. Right side attack. Not coming. Set was too long. Point to the Huskies. Timeout Aggies. I got to laugh. If you could see my broadcast partner, you would know why. We've got the happy birthday sunglasses on. (21-11) the score. Clapper waiting the serve. 2 timeouts called by the Aggies. They're done for set number 1. Clapper ready to go. 21-11. Clapper goes into the 5-6 seam. Picked up. It's a free ball coming over. Roll shot down the line is a good one. Nice job, Sarasulo, to pick it up. Gonzalez goes to Eknes. Eknes steps into it. She goes wide. Point to the Aggies. 21-12. Huskies lead here in set 1. Living in the limelight in Kansas City, Missouri. Court 67 in the exhibition hall. The modern-day Warriors battling their way into the semifinals for this silver bracket. And now here come the Aggies. Down 9. Serve is over. Gonzalez is there. Sarasulo with options. Goes to Nelson. She's blocked. And it's down. Stuff block Aggies, and they earn their 13th point. 21-13. Huskies on top. Serve is up. Serve is over. Gonzalez with the pass. Sarasulo on 2. Into the campfire. Sarasulo catches the Aggies off guard and scores. Excellent shot, Sarasulo. And now Gonzalez at the service stripe. Gonzalez into the 6. Passed up. Right side attack. Big swing off the high hands. Picked up by Sarasulo. Gonzalez is going to go back to Ye. Big swing through the block and out of play. Point Huskies. Back to serve now Gonzalez. Sent over in system. Eknes takes the over ball, hammers it to the floor, and it's a Husky point. I believe it's set point. We got to check the score. 24-13. We are on the hook for set number 1. Gonzalez short. Point Aggies. It's still dog point. Dogs up. Number 1 to serve. Sent over. Herman Scholbe there. Sarasulo goes Gonzalez in the middle. Free ball over. Here come the Aggies. Strong side attack. Block is there, but it comes down on the Husky side, and it's a point Aggies. With the Huskies still needing 1 point to take set one. Herman Scholbe up. Sarasulo to Ye. Tip. Block. Aggies. Point. Aggies. And now the lefty sends it over again. Herman Scholbe there. Sarasulo into the middle. Salemi down to the floor. She crushes the ball into the 6-1 seam. It's a point Huskies. Set number one Huskies in the books at 25-16. I'm going to step aside, see if we can get some Chad Johnson music going. It might take time.
Trains are leaving on the road. We've all been here before. Make a clean break, for heaven's sake. I never know love without a little hate. Oh, 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 little Conrad. Annabelle thinks that I'm a fool. What the hell's wrong with you? Going to the lake, little brother Jake, holding on tight to a bottle and a stick, living it up with George Strait. But you know it might take time. Something I'm losing my mind. But just hold on tight, one day I'll see the light. But just know, it might take time. I have a friend named Hollywood. He thinks I'm misunderstood. He told me once or twice, you live in paradise. Well, I'm sitting here just fishing on ice. Oh, 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 sipping honey whites. But you know it might take time. Something I'm losing my mind. But just hold on tight, one day I'll see the light. Just know, it might take time. So hold your nose, despite the blow. And we could agree to disagree. Well, that's one thing that I'd like to see. As time passes by. But you know it might take time.
Might take time. We're going to get things started right now. Sarasulo serves now down the line. Picked up nicely. Quick set across and into the block and down. And quickly, Utah State leads 1-0. Better start for them in set two than set one. Lefty sends it over. Johnson is there. Sarasulo runs quickly to Salemi. Off the block, out of play. Salemi scores for the Huskies, and we're knotted up at 1. 1-1 in set two. Your Huskies lead 1-0. And this is Clapper back to serve. Clapper into the 6. Good serve, good pass in system. Right side attack, tipped over. Johnson there. Sarasulo on 2. Score! Sarasulo finds the campfire for the Huskies. Second point. Clapper to serve. Off the net cord. Oh, not down. There it's down. Ace serve. Clapper. That thing caught the net, rolled over. 3-1. 3-1 Huskies lead. Clapper up. Clapper over. Pounds it deep. Point Utah State. Whoa, that was loud. Sorry about that. Number 3 back to serve, looking to tie things up at 3. Sent over. Johnson there. Sarasulo into the middle. Salemi with the bomb into the 1. Salemi, crushing blow, scores for the Dogs. And now back to serve is Salemi. She goes down the line. Good serve. It drops. Overpass sent back by Blazek. Here come the Aggies. Roll shot over. Clapper with the dig. Sarasulo goes back to Eknes. Eknes off the high hands. Picked up. Strong side attack. Over everything. Off the fans coming in the front row. This looks like the Husky men's team. 5-2 now the score. Salemi to serve down the line. Good strong serve. Picked up in the back row. Free ball coming from the left side. Blocked by Steinke. Free ball over again. Clapper comes into it. Sarasulo with options. Goes outside. Blazek tips into the block. Point Aggies. 5-2 the score. Number 4 to serve for the Aggies, sends it over. Clapper is there. Sarasulo with options. Outside Blazek. Big swing! Catches the sideline. Blazek scores for the Huskies. Spoladoro will check in, as will El Sharkawi. Spoladoro to serve. 6-3. Spoladoro into the 6. Fought off. Roll shot over. Johnson is there. Spoladoro with options. Back row to Clapper. Big swing. Finds the net. Point Aggies. (6-4) Huskies lead. Number 5 to serve. She sends it over. Johnson sends it up. Clapper brings it back into play, and Spoladoro free ball over. Middle attack coming. Big swing. Blocked by Steinke. Back row attack coming. Big swing. It's wide. Point Huskies. Blazek to serve. 7-4. Blazek and the Huskies lead. Good serve down the line. Punched at. Picked up. Strong side attack. Tipped there, but blocked there. El Sharkawi scores for the Huskies. Blazek to serve once again. Approach. Rocks it down the line. Good pass. Strong side attack. Spoladoro with the dig. Johnson's going to go outside. Clapper, big time swing. Bigger block by the Aggies. Point Aggies 8-5. Serve over into the 6. Johnson is there. Spoladoro with options. Quickly across to Clapper. Big swing. Nice dig. Sent back over. Johnson's going to push outside. El Sharkawi down the line. What a shot. El Sharkawi. Cut shot down the line to the floor. Point to Johnson into the 6 off the net cord. Picked up. Strong side attack. Big swing. Blocked there. Sharkawi. Middle attack, tipped over, Spoladoro with the dig. Johnson goes outside, Clapper big swing, looping and just long. Point to the Aggies. 9-6. Huskies lead. Serve over. Johnson says long. Lines judge says in. Line judge is going to win that battle 100% of the time. Point Aggies. 9-7 now. Spoladoro directing traffic. Serve over. Blazak there. Perfect pass. Spoladoro in the middle. Clapper splits the block. Finds the floor into the 5-6 seam. Crushing blow from Clapper. Point Huskies. Eknes in. Sarasulo in. Sarasulo to serve. Sarasulo down the line. Picked up. Johnson on the dig. Sarasulo chases it down. Clapper big swing. Cross court. It's long. Point Aggies. 10-8 the score. Still chasing down the ball. Here it comes back. We're on court 67. That one was behind 66. Lefty sends it over. Johnson there. Sent over. Pancake attempt. Doesn't go. Point Huskies. (11-8). Clapper to serve. Clapper up. Clapper over. Good serve. Good pass and system. Right side attack. Tipped back by Salemi. Sent over on two. Clapper is there. Sarasulo is going to go back to Eknes. Eknes cross court. Nice dig. Aggies sent all the way across. There goes strong side attack. Dug up by Johnson. Sarasulo back row. Clapper. Big swing. Nice pickup in the back row. Strong side attack. Tipped over. Picked up by Eknes. Clapper takes number 2. And Blazak free ball over number 3. Here come the Aggies now. They're going to go right side attack. Big swing over. Clapper with the dig. Sarasulo goes back to Eknes. Off the block. Out of play. Eknes scores for the Huskies. 12-8 now, midway through set number 2. Clapper serving. Clapper up. Clapper catches the top of the net. Point Aggies. Number 3 back to serve. They trail by 3. Huskies lead 12-9. Serve is over. Clapper is there. Sarasulo to Eknes. Tip shot. Picked up in the back row. Here come the Aggies. Middle attack. It's a good one. Off the block. Johnson lunges for it. Can't come up with it. And now the Aggies down by 2. 12-10 the score. Number 3 to serve once again. He sends it up and over and out. It's a point to the Huskies. Salemi back to serve. Behind the post to our left, here comes Salemi. Down the line, picked up high. Strong side attack coming. It's long. Point Huskies. Nice pickup by color commentary extraordinaire, J.J. Lehman. Off the post, one-hander right against the hip. Salemi leads 14-10, goes down the line. It's long. Point Aggies. 14-11 now. Huskies lead by 3. Set number 2. Serve over. Clapper is there. Sarasulo into the middle. Stanky runs into the net. Point Aggies. 14-12 now. Discussion at the scorer's table. We got a rotation question / challenge. Libero just making sure they know who is serving. Libero number 4 to serve. Down 2. Sent over. Clapper sends it up high. Blazak brings it back, and Sarasulo free ball over. Here come the Aggies now. Right side attack. Big swing down the line. It's good. Point Aggies, and now they trail by 1. 14-13. Huskies clinging to a 1-point lead. Serve over, good pass, Blazek. Back row attack, Clapper off the high hands, picked up by Utah State. Middle attack, big swing, picked up by Johnson. Sarasulo chases it down. Steinke goes over free. Trouble. Free ball coming. Let's see if we can use it. Clapper into Sarasulo with options. Back to Eknes. Down the line. Into the block and down. Eknes scores for the Dogs. 15-13 now. Dogs lead. Spoladoro back to serve. She cocks. She fires into the 6. Too far into the 6. Point Aggies. 15-14 now. Number 5 to serve, down 1. Sent down the line. Blazek there. Spoladoro outside. El Sharkawi. Big swing picked up by Utah State. Their strong side attack is short into the net. Point Huskies. Huskies lead by 2, 16-14. Blazek to serve. 2-point advantage. Down the line, it's long. Point Aggies. Spoladoro and Blazek both long in their serves. Got the extra energy going here on court 67. Serve over this time is long. A nice return of favor by the Aggies. Point Huskies. Johnson back to serve. That means Salemi in the middle. Steinke gets a break. Johnson sends it down the line. Good serve, good pass. Quickly to the outside, sent over. Johnson, nice dig. Spoladoro to Salemi. Salemi whacks at it. It's long. All the Husky boys want a touch. They're not going to get one. They're sitting right down the front, as you can see their heads across the front row. Serve Aggies wide. Point. Point Huskies. Good energy in the gym. Spoladoro now out. El Sharkawi out. And now Sarasulo to serve. 2-point lead, 18-16. Huskies lead in set 2. They lead 1-0. Strong side attack coming. Block there. Eknes will give the assist to Salemi. Okay, I'll pick that chant up at some point. 19-16 now. Sarasulo looking to get the Huskies into the red zone. Good strong serve. Fouled off the back wall. Ace serve. Sarasulo, and in fact, the Huskies have won the race to 20 and enter the red zone. Timeout called by the Aggies. 4-point lead for the Huskies. I'm going to step aside for 1 minute. Aggies come out of the timeout with a stuff block on Clapper. It was a good swing, double block there. Point Aggies, and now Husky lead is 3, 20-17. Lefty sends it over. Blazek there. Sarasulo outside. Eknes, cross court. Winner! Eknes finds the baseline for the cross court kill. Nice shot out of the Eden Prairie, Minnesota product. Ball tossed back a little strong for Clapper. Mr. Eknes is here on the sideline watching intently. Good showing for the Huskies. Clapper, good serve. Popped up, strong side attack, big swing off the block. Sarasulo picks it up, pinballing around, finds the floor. Point Aggies. Aggies doing a good job hanging in, down 3. 21-18, Huskies in front. Semifinal action, court 67 in Kansas City. Blazek, perfect pass. Sarasulo runs back to Slemmy. She can't get it over. A little bit of a misconnect there. And it's a point Aggies. Now Aggies down 2. Number 3 to serve. Serve up, serve over. Blazek there. Sarasulo wants Eknes on the right side. She gets underneath this one. It's long. And now the Aggies in the red zone. 21-20. Timeout Huskies. Huskies lead by 1. I'm going to step aside again. Blazek into the block and down. Point Huskies. Deepest apologies if you can't tell. I'm trying to slam down some lunch. 22-20. Maybe the Huskies do better when I'm not talking. Maybe I'm a distraction. We'll see. Salemi to serve. Up 2. Down the line. Picked up. Strong side attack coming. Big swing over the block. Salemi digs it high in the air. Clapper to Blazek. Blazek. Big time swing, cross court picked up. Strong side attack, Aggies. Finds the net. Point Huskies, 23-20 now. Salemi leads by 3. Needs 2 for set number 2 and the match. And to send the Huskies into the finals. Salemi, strong serve. Ace serve. No! Somehow, some way they get it over. Middle attack, Steinke tipped over, picked up by the Aggies. Strong side attack coming, tip deep. Clapper is there. Sarasulo goes outside. Blazek gets on top of it. Just long. Point Aggies. That was unbelievable. Somehow, some way, the Aggies dug the ball up, hit a girl's thigh, and then a third girl sent it over. Aggies over. Blazek goes down to get it. Sarasulo into Eknes. Eknes into the block and down. Point Huskies. Nice job, Eknes. Strongly into the block. Here we go. We got dogs up. Spoladoro on the hook after this. Timeout, Aggies. 24-21. All the W's in the air. We'll have to wait 30 seconds.
You cannot ice us. We're literally Huskies. We don't. Good.
Dubs up, Spoladoro at the line on the hook for set 2 in the match. She goes down the line, good serve. Little bit of scramble, right side attack, cross court, Spoladoro at the dig. Johnson goes outside, Blazek, big swing, net violation, Aggies. Point, Huskies, set, Huskies, match to the Huskies, and they launch themselves into the finals with a 2-set victory. Their opponent happening directly to our right. It's the Billikens versus the Seminoles over there on court 66. I can't tell how far along in the match they are. We'll go check it out. Whoops. Fans giving a tunnel for the players to run through. We missed the tunnel action But we got the good action as the Huskies take set 2 and the match and work their way into the championship. Florida State and the Billikens from St. Louis competing. What do we find over on court 66?
Seems to be 20-15, 20-16. Seminoles are winning in set 1.
Only set 1, so they're
Only
slightly
set 1.
behind schedule. So this match is scheduled, the championship match scheduled for a 3:30 start. That's going to be on court 66. That's the court they're playing on right now. If they're behind schedule, that's not good for anybody. So I'd say 3:30-ish Central Time start. Maybe 3:40, maybe 3:45. We'll stick around for a couple minutes and see if we have any players that want to send their well wishes. But a good victory for the Huskies here, launching their way into the championship match of the silver bracket. I see they're breaking their huddle. We'll keep an eye on them for you. Stick with us for a bit. It looks like they're wrapping up. We will be back. Well, let's see. I'm not sure we're going to get any players here. They're all scattering. The other teams are moving in. That means that we likely need to move out. Big time victory for the Huskies. And I guess we will shut things down. I guess we'll shut things down from here and we will sign on again in the 3:30 area and range. We'll try to get online a little early. Subscribe to the channel. You should be notified. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. You're watching Husky Volleyball on the Spoilybrook Sports Network. Championship Saturday continues, and we'll talk to you soon.